"This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." And just one of the things that I feel that we really need to do is go out and make sure that everybody can have that love.
I've been struggling with depression it's been pretty hard. And I went to this 3-week summer camp, and it completely transformed my life. One of the things that really contributed to the depression was I really had a hard time with self-worth. They really were able to speak into my life. One of the guys used the example, like he took a dollar bill and he crumpled it up, threw it on the floor, and he folded it and he tore it off the corner, and he was like, it's still worth $1. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And it all clicked, and I suddenly realized that it didn't matter how broken you are. It doesn't matter what you've gone through or what you've done. It's like God still loves you, and you're still worth the same to him just as much as the person next to you. So he really showed me that he's not just a God. He's more than that. He's a friend. He wants to be there through everything you do.
But I'd have to say the greatest thing and the greatest experience for me this summer was getting to go to Nashville, Tennessee with my youth group. And I was sent into the projects of Nashville, where they had just built a whole bunch of new houses for a rundown neighborhood and made it all look new and nice and everything. It was really amazing how God worked in these kids' life through what we did. The entire week we learned about Moses and how he moved and how he did what God wanted him to do. I'm sure that with God's help, I can definitely do that, because he's mighty to save, and he's always right there beside us to help us through thick and thin, just as he did with Moses thousands of years ago. And that's for me to call you.
I called myself a Christian and stuff, but I never really knew who God was and how Jesus died on the cross for me. But I heard it so many times when I was little, so I was like, oh, I'm a Christian. This summer I actually said the prayer, and this is my new, I'm just starting out in my new faith and all that. And so I'm gonna try to have a smile, and even when I'm down, and if I see that someone else is down or whatever, just go talk to them and try to be a light like Jesus wants us to be.
Youth camp, he really just lit a spark. He really set me on fire during youth camp this year. And we've been talking about fire and how we need to stay lit ourselves. And so I'm gonna keep myself lit, but also to try to reach out and try to help people, and just be there for someone if someone needs something. Youth camp, everybody was like, oh, touch the beard. Oh, the bearded one. I'm like,
usually I used to think that you had to be at church or you had to be at camp for God to speak to you. So God, showed me during my summer that he can talk to me whenever he can, and I can talk to him back. And he can show me just anything he wants to, and he can just open up my life in so many different ways. It's just incredible. I spend way more time talking to God and just letting him talk back to me. And also I'm listening to more Christian music. God showed me that God is love and love is real.
He has changed my life 180 degrees. I pretty much didn't want to go to church anymore. And now I'm going to church for the right reason. We are going to go out into the community and get involved. We are going to start tutoring at the Phoenix School and also at the Juvenile Detention Center. We're going to start tutoring there. God is my life now. He is not just some person in the background. He is my life. He is my number one person in my life.
I think one of the best things he's taught me was over youth camp, the theme of our youth camp, to clear the stage, just to get everything out of your life that doesn't need to be there. If it's not helping you, get it off. If it's something that's kind of a sidetrack, remove it. Go ahead and clear the stage. I've got school this year. Sometimes I'll get that mixed up in the part where I want to clear that off the stage, but you can't really clear school off the stage.
God loves me in more than just one way, and he just showed me how much he truly did love me, and it was amazing. I'm hoping to be able to get more involved in my community and just be able to go out there and maybe help tutor some people, because I'm fairly good at school, and I'm hoping that God will use that gift for me to be able to help others.
God says, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." And just one of the things that I feel that we really need to do is go out and make sure that everybody can have that love. The main thing for me is that I've learned everybody needs God's love, and you have to give it to them.